Como va? First of all, we have to congratulate the Russian team for this victory. I think we played very good in the first two sets, the good side out, in the counter-attack. In the third set we had the chances. I think the number 15 of them go to the serve and make, I think, 3 aces in the final of the set was the key in that moment. And now we have just to think about tomorrow, because we depend of our strength, our victory tomorrow to be champions. So we have to be a lesson the play today, but I think it was a good match, like in the other, I think, 4 years that Brazil and Russia are doing a lot of good matches. So think about Italy tomorrow, because we have to be very focused to beat Italy and be champion tomorrow.
Добрый вечер. Команда Бразилии очень хорошо играла первых 2 партии.
Good evening, everybody. Like Brazilian team said, the first and second set, the team Brazil carried out wonderful play. And however, and it was very difficult for us to get a counterattack, and then that really sort of made us really put in a difficult position at the first half of the game, the match. However, starting from the third set, we started to picking up. That means we have to put the momentum toward our players. So our player played out very strongly, powerfully, and very managed, let's put it this way, and to establish our own style of playing the game. And yet every match was a very close fight, close match. But again, finally at the end, we are successful to focus to play out our own style of game.
Acho que a partida em si foi boa.
We thought we did very well for the first and second set. However, during the third set, our opponent, Russian team, has changed the strategy of their play, their fight, and that put us somewhat difficult position to started losing momentum starting for third set. We did a great services, however, their service maybe probably outperformed ours. And anyway, I like to say congratulations to the Russian team. Yet now we need to switch our feelings to be ready, fully ready for tomorrow's match. Right after the match, you asked your team player to gather around you, and you were giving some cheering up to them. I just wanted to know what kind of word or what kind of cheering up that you give to your teammate.
Yeah, that we have to switch our mind and think about tomorrow, because we have an important match against Italy, against a strong team. So the next year we can think about this match of today, but it's not the time to think about this match today. We have just to focus in Italy team and make the game of our lives tomorrow. That's what I told to them.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to the Russian team. They made a great second part of the match. They switched players, they switched their system and played very well. They were loosened on the serve, they were serving strong and more continuously in the second half of the match. And the pressure they put on us, and playing with the second setter, serving the center, the middle blocker, Musiewski and Pavlov, that came in, they could not control it. So we studied and controlled very well Grankin and Mikhailov, but their strength when they come from the bench, they changed and they played better. We had our chances, as Bruno said, the third set, and we could not manage to control them, and they have a couple of good shots at the end, and then they started playing better and it went away. we're better from the World League. We won 2 sets, but it was not enough. Now, we have to, but this is going to be a concern for after tomorrow. No? Right now, we don't have time to think too much about that. The only thing I told the guys is that those the strong teams are not those who never lost, but those who, after a severe defeat, can come back and win. So they have to show tomorrow if they're made with a good, spirit to come back. And we know how hard it's going to be tomorrow. So that's the main concern right now. It's recovering and showing that we can play yet in a great level as it did in the first 2 sets.
Матчи, безусловно, на этом кубке все очень
Regarding
ответственны и важны.
today's match, it's so important. I can even say it so speechlessly. I feel it was so important for both of the teams, and especially the match between our team with Brazil. Everybody just pay attention. So we feel it. There was a very, very important game for both of the teams.
Поэтому наши игроки.
My players, I'm sure that they feel exactly the same way, and they feel a level of pressure and responsibility on their shoulders. Maybe they feel too much of responsibility. They put us they're too nervous, and then that's how I reflected the very first half of this match. However, for some reason that was carried on to the end for the second half of the match as well.
И в середине третьей партии мы проявили характер.
And yet, from the mid of the match, and I think our players put out their thoughts and effort together as one team and focus as a team effort. So finally started to picking up their momentum, so they can start to establish their own style of playing and all the way to the end of the game.
Волейбол сегодня был очень нервный, яркий и очень корректный.
Let's summarize. I would say today's volleyball, instead of saying it was so beautiful. And like I say, the players, although they are so nervous throughout the game, I can tell every one of them are shining through. They're just glowing through the end of the game. And like I say, again, this is just one team, and it's a team effort. That's made us carry such a beautiful, glorious play. And then again, the players put our feelings together, and then instead of actually attacking psychologically, negatively to the opponent team, instead of doing that kind of negativity, playing on opponent negativity, the reason that we won the game, again, like we decided to carry out a focus, to carry out the beautiful the performance of the volleyball game.